Hello. You. Yeah, you. Do you want to learn about chemistry? No? Well, too bad, because you are gonna learn. Today, on Jonatan and Tony's Magical Chemistry Adventure. C9. The Periodic Table. Let's start with the basics on how to understand the periodic table. The periodic table is a table of chemical elements arranged in order of atomic number. The rows in the periodic table are called periods. The period number determines the amount of shells on an atom of a specific element. The columns in the periodic table are called groups. The group number determines the amount of electron shells on a specific atom of a specific element. The periodic table can be used to work out the arrangement of electrons in an atom. For example, sulfur is in period 3 and group 6, so it has 3 electron shells and 6 electrons in the outer shell. This is the format for an element in the periodic table. X stands for the atomic symbol. Each element has 1. A stands for the relative atomic mass. This stands for the relative number of protons and neutrons in an atom of an element. B stands for the proton number or atomic number. This is the number of protons in an atom of this element, and it is what defines it as an element itself. Now, let's see some of the specifics of understanding the periodic table. For this part, we will take out the elements in the middle, as they are not needed yet. Group 1. The elements in this group consist of soft, silvery, gray reactive metals, also called alkali metals. These include lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. The lower down the group, these elements have a lower melting point and become softer and more reactive. These elements all react with water to produce metal hydroxides and hydrogen. Group 7. This group consists of nonmetals called halogens. These include fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and acetine. The lower down the group, these elements have a higher melting point and become darker and less reactive. All halogens are diatomic, which means that they exist as molecules of pairs of the same atom, not as atoms alone. Group 0, or Group 8. These elements are called noble gases because they are very unreactive. This stability comes from their full outer shells. They include helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. These elements exist as single atoms rather than in molecules. They are commonly used when there is an unreactive atmosphere needed. Such as in light bulbs, argon surrounds the filament, as even when white hot, the argon will not react. Let's look now to the elements we took away previously. Transition elements. These are the metals in the long middle block of the periodic table. Some of their most important properties are their high melting and boiling points, their high densities, and the fact that they form strongly colored compounds. They also often act as catalysts, when both as elements and when combined in compounds. This has been all for Jonatan and Tony's Magical Chemistry Adventure. C9, the periodic table. Thank you, and good night, or day, or whatever.